Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Change the Live, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Hey, before I get started, I forgot to even give you this.
That's okay. We'll work through it.
I'm sorry. Again, welcome to Change the Live, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. We got an awesome show planned for you guys this week. Tonight's show, we're asking the question, do you need support in a relationship? Again, do you need support in a relationship? And me coming out of divorce and everything, I look back and think about, reflect on a lot of things that I did do, didn't do, didn't have, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we got your Luther playing.
Right.
This world was mine. She dead wrong.
Right.
Dead wrong. Took my money, took my home. We sit there and think about shit.
Right.
Just having it. But, really, truly, like, and I think it's a common thing with a lot of people relationship-wise. They have support, some don't. And then, kind of look at, quote-unquote, what is support?
Right.
What kind of support you need? What should you get? And just have that open discussion with everybody, okay?
Okay.
Before we get started, I want to say what's up to my awesome producers, DJLAB.
All right, we made it to Thursday.
Absolutely.
Made it to Thursday. That's a blessing, right?
Hey, man, the best day of the week, baby. Also, say what's up to my other awesome producer, Sleek316. He's working the ones and twos. And big shout out to everybody out there, man, that's surviving and hanging, man. Your boy been on cloud 9 for the past couple of months, man. And, can't tell you why. But some of you guys probably know and everything. But your boy just been escalating, man. And so I just want to just, thank everybody, just pivoting off from that. All my loved ones and friends and stuff like that been there for me in the past 2 years and stuff, man, while I was going through my little odyssey. Just want to tell everybody thanks and I love you guys, Before we get started with the show, I always rehash the previous week, and what I always say, about a losing train of thought. We are still in the middle of the pandemic. We have a lot of people vaccinated. A lot of people are not. Regardless if you are or not, just make sure you're being safe out there and stuff. Practice all the things you learn in pre-K. Wash hands. Don't cough in each other's face. And stay home. Be sick.
That's right.
Fast forwarding, guys. I want to give this big shout out to all the dads out there, man. We got our weekend coming up, yes. Father's Day.
That's right.
We always unappreciated, always overblamed.
The lines are never as long at the restaurant for Father's Day as they is for Mama's Day. It's never around the building.
Lines?
Come right on in.
Shit, Father Day, you damn cooking for your damn self. That's your ass cooking on Father's Day.
Cooking for her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You grilling for everybody shit on Father's Day.
That's true. That is true.
Well, I'm gonna say this big shout out to my mom and my sister, man. My mama took me on a shopping spree today. Yeah. Shout out. She signed in yet. She come on one of the platforms, Audrey Burden. Yeah, that's my mama. Yeah. Big shout out to my mom. She took me shopping today. And it was cool, but she's still west side. Yeah, she bankhead all the way. Then what she did, we went shopping. We went to the restaurant. I paid for the food.
Right.
How about I ask ordering damn lunch and dinner for later to take out.
to take home for later.
God, no. Got that money all back.
You got it all
back. Yeah, just get us to go. And I'm like,
what?
My mom, a typical woman, she equates taste with price. So she's scrolling down that menu, looking at what it costs the most. That's like, it tastes good. How the hell you get that? Because it costs the most?
Excellent.
Yeah. Just scrolling down, ordering all that damn food.
Shopping spree is over.
Got my ass. Now, big shout out on Monday. My sister, yesterday, she gave me my Father's Day gift. She going, her and her boyfriend, they're going to the casino this weekend. So she gave me my Father's Day gift. So big shout out to my mom and my little sister, man. I appreciate that. My mom and my sister, man. And I do a lot of stuff for my family and my kids, my family and friends, but man, they had my back, man, going through my divorce, man. They helped me out a lot, man. So big shout out to them. And I know I do a lot of stuff for a lot of people, and I never ask for stuff in return, man. But my mom and sister, boy, they helped me out a lot, boy. Woo-woo.
So they were right there.
Oh, they're right there with me, man. They're right there with me. But Yeah, man. We had good Father's Day gifts, man.
That's what's up. That's
Father's
what's up.
Day,
It's
man.
always good to be appreciated,
shit
right?
probably gonna stop with them.
It ends there.
I told my kids, give me no damn construction paper card. I'm over that shit.
You been out of pre-K.
Don't give me no damn socks.
No.
Don't give me no ties. None of that. I remember PJ gave me a travel size cologne one year. What the fuck?
Travel size.
Yeah, travel size. You know, it's about the size of a quarter.
Right.
I said, P-Dog, come on now.
Try a little harder. Try a little harder. I set the bar high this year.
I only get Will B to pass, but the other three.
Come correct, or don't come at all, right?
Yeah. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But big shout out to all you fathers out there, man. Enjoy your day, man. I'm going to say it again for the show, Will. Big shout out to you guys, again, this is Change Your Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Bird. On Change Your Lives, we talk about personal motivation, personal development, motivation, professional development, relationships, family, parenting, all that good stuff. And we're really trying to grow the channel. Change Lives was my first YouTube channel. Mr. Short Dollar just spiked and took off. But I really want to grow the channel, talk, hit some real touchy subjects and stuff like that. Where people can have just a forum where we can talk, get judged. Because how we rap, we don't never look at it like my way is the right way or your way is the wrong way. Just hey, let's just have a discussion.
Right.
Because you might throw an angle at something I wasn't even thinking about.
That's true.
Whatever, or you might still be hard-headed for the conversation and hard-headed afterwards.
Right. Nothing's gonna change.
Not at all. But but I try to have that kind of forum where we do that and stuff. So please, if you can, check out the video, share all the information, reach out to me and stuff. So if there are any shows that you want to talk about in regards to parenting, family, personal and professional development, motivation, please just reach out and say, hey, want to do something about this and that. Now,
right.
The maestro tried his best to make it happen. Also want to remind you guys, I got my other YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar. We knocking on wood. I think we have 14.8, something like that, subscribers. So we knocking on it and everything.
Yeah.
So,
chopping it up.
Hey, we trying to hit that 15, y'all.
Right.
So, hey, I just need about 150 people.
You can put more information about free money,
free.
And it will go up to the sky.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
You ain't put enough zeros behind them grants.
All of it. I got a $250,000 grant opportunity I put out this morning. I premiered at midnight. It's a $250,000 grant opportunity. I want you guys to hurry up and go to Mr. Short Dollar to take advantage. Mr. Short Dollar, we talk about personal finance, entrepreneurship, business, and investing. And it's been great, man. Been great. The channel took off and stuff. Super proud of myself. Super proud of my team here at Misfits Radio. And all you guys supporting it. I want to keep dropping more and more great information, guys. So please go to this YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar. And Mr. Short Dollar, just like Changing Live, we're streaming live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What am I forgetting? YouTube, which is the main platform.
Right.
Well, we have over 200 videos on both channels.
Right.
So all that time you just listen to your boy talk, because y'all know I don't know how to shut the hell up. So
Audrey Passmore said, hey, Poochie.
Hey, mama, we were just talking about you. And took me on that shopping spree today. And then ran up the damn food bill. Ran up the food bill.
Gotta get it all back.
You see how she looking at that damn menu.
All right.
Ain't worried about it now, just the price.
Hey, you know what it is, you gonna get it. So
they said Poochie got it.
Right.
What's up, PJ? PJ tuned in. But yeah, man, we're to get into tonight's show, man. Tonight we're discussing, do you need support in a relationship? Lad, what you think? Yes or no before we get to thinking about it?
Yeah, I think you do. I think support helps you go a long way. I think support will help a lot of things go better.
I do too. I think support is. I think you need it. Mm-hmm. The tricky thing is you gonna ever get it. Shit, that's.
That's a whole nother. You should have put, do you need support in a relationship, and will you ever get it on the title? Then that's what you should have put.
We're gonna talk about it tonight. Man. Here, cause woo.
Well, I don't. You know what? Support is great, but the thing I don't really like is the underhanded support. Like, you get support, and then because I used to get this when I was married. I get support like, oh yeah, go ahead and do that. Then when they talk to the friends, be like, oh, I can't believe he doing it. He always.
I ain't even get that.
Right.
I ain't even get that, Lamp. I ain't even get that shit. I ain't even get
none of that.
Hell, I ain't married no more. I can be honest.
I'd rather not get it if I'm gonna get it underhand.
Well, hell, at least you're getting something.
Nah.
But to your point, that's what we're going to discussion tonight because support is kind of like a gray word.
Mm-hmm.
What is support? Well,
right.
So we sit there and try to figure that out. Like, okay, what do we really look at being support? And so we started off, before we get started, give me your definition of support, and I give you my definition of support.
How about I give you the...
Well, give me Webster's
definition of support.
Okay.
And then we can break it down from that.
Okay.
As far as what we think.
Okay.
Support.
Talk to me.
Bear all or part of the weight of hold up. Give assistance to, especially financially, and able to function or act. A thing that bears the weight of something or keeps it upright. So, material assistance. So, it's, to me, from this definition, it's about taking up the slack where I'm lacking. Is that right? What you think? Holding me up, bearing part of the weight.
That's your definition.
That's what Webster says. So I'm going to take the bits and pieces of that and put my definition to it.
So what's yours?
My definition is carrying some of the load where I lack.
Gotcha.
What you think?
No, I'm with that.
Okay.
I'm with it. My definition is just give me some kind of assistance.
Okay.
Give me some kind of assistance because what I've encountered in life, sometimes the support I be needing, the damn folks ain't capable.
Okay.
Give me the damn support.
Okay.
You know, and everything. Not necessarily they can't do it. It's just they just don't have the competency, ability, whatever to do it. But just
maybe the motivation.
Yeah. But I just think that I always look back at being support, being just be able to give some kind of assistance. And I've always, this is something I could probably, have always wrestled with.
Mm-hmm.
In my life, because I've never really, I've got support, but it took me a long time, probably maturity, to understand, excuse me, when I talk about the different facets of support, we start talking about having support in a relationship, because what we might want for support, the other person they don't see it as that.
Okay.
And they may not see it as that, or they don't give a damn about that. I mean, different things about it. But that's why I even mention that, because a lot of times we get caught in that. And when you feel like you're not getting what you want, that's when other kind of emotions and stuff come up.
Okay.
And everything. So that's why I want to have this discussion. Does anybody, and guys, if anybody got any questions or want to tune in, feel free, to make your comments.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Is the Hawks playing tonight?
Who?
The Hawks.
Yeah, the Hawks playing tonight.
Okay, we don't have as lively as bunch as we normally would have. All these Hawk supporters is watching the game tonight.
I think they're playing tonight. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll catch them on the replay.
Yeah.
I can't compete with Trae Young.
I know, that's right. Usually we have a livelier bunch in
Before
here.
I get out that spike, guys, I am the man that told y'all 3 years ago, take you $50 and go buy 20 Trae Young rookie cards.
You did say that. We gotta rewind. We gotta rewind the video. You did say that. I ain't gonna. Yes. Did you bow?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You said about? You said if
Trae
you
Young,
get rookie cards, get them.
Zion Williamson.
Right.
Get them.
Well, it's gonna be too late now. They're gonna be skyrocket now. Trae Young gonna be a little higher now than it was when you bought it.
Catch them 10 years from now.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to tell folks. That people don't listen to me, lad. They've been trying to get the PPP.
Right.
Shit. I can't compete with the PPP, lad.
Oh, okay. That's the problem.
Oh, man. You might be banged up with them PPPs right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
That money done came and gone.
Now it's time to pay it back.
Boy.
Anyway, so as far as support is concerned, everybody, like you said, everybody has their definition of it, but most people don't realize that a conversation about sport, like if you start in a business, like me for example, I'm gonna go with my example when I was married. When I was married, I started several businesses, and my outlook was always, we gonna do this together and we gonna build this together. But the problem was, I was doing things based on how I saw it, and the person who was supposed to support me on it or go with me down this journey didn't maybe necessarily feel like that was the way we needed to go. But they never even, you know what I'm saying, they never gave me any suggestions on it either. You get what I'm saying? So I'm doing these things thinking this is the path we want to take, but at the same time, they're thinking, nah, I don't want to go that way, but they're not telling me that, and they're not giving me any other suggestions on which path they want to go down. Or they'll give me hints, and I'll try to get them down that path, and then they'll change their mind.
Everything looks a lot easier from the outside looking in.
Right.
So, you know, I've been down that road before, too. You sit there, you go through planning and think about us and the big picture, and then people kind of realize the kind of commitment they take to be in certain situations.
Right.
And they don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm. And
you be sitting there holding it down clipboard, trying to do this shit for us.
Trying to do the list.
You know, we start talking about support, guys. I look at support having 3 fundamental pillars. Okay, 3 fundamental pillars in support. They're being emotional, financial, and physical.
Okay.
You know, 3 pillars being emotional, financial, and physical.
Okay.
Now, emotional is kind of like, you know, what goes into your, you know, how you feel about stuff. You know,
okay.
How you feel. Do they care?
Uh-huh.
Do they love? Do they speak on? Short man in the house. You know, emotional being like, you know, do people care? They even have some kind of interest in your shit. You know,
okay.
just doing that. You know, just kind of like, you know, I can't make you like what I do.
Right.
But sometimes, you know, just knowing, okay, damn, who how you dating?
Okay.
Hey, how the show going?
Yeah, okay.
Man, that shit might just cross you.
Right.
Y'all remember when on Power, when Ghost seen Angie, first time in 20 years.
Okay.
His wife, you know, just ain't saying the right things to him. Angie said, Jamie, you always talked about getting this club. I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
that man almost fell on the damn dance floor. He almost fell on the dance.
He was in love.
I remember that look on that joker face.
Right.
And brothers, if you ever had something like that happen, or somebody just had a little deja vu, you like, damn.
Right.
It hit you. It hit you.
I remember when you said
yeah,
this.
yeah, you know, damn. So, you know, because far too often, especially like when you are a dreamer or a thinker or just kind of thinking about doing certain things, sometimes people closer to us, we don't necessarily need a confirmation. We just don't need any, when we use that word assist, to give us something, but just that affirmation or affirmation, hey, I think you can do it, whatever.
Right.
But, you know, you might bring something, you know, I had my ex-father-in-law, he was always, every time I say something, he'll just have some damn ignorant shit to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, why would you do that? There's too many of them. You know, why you gonna do that? And I had a cousin did that, and they closed in a year, and this, that, and like, shit. Always. It got to the point that I felt that once I said some shit that he probably liked not to do it. That was probably my little thing.
Right.
Okay, that's probably trap. Don't do that.
Don't do that one.
Don't do that. Hell no.
He liked that one too much.
Hell no. Shit, no. But you had, but I say all that to say, and I never needed any damn consolation from him. But I was just saying in terms of sometimes, you know, especially people close to us, we don't need help.
Right.
But just know sometimes that people believe in you. That's sometimes what we need to try to get us started.
Right.
You know, because self-doubt, you know, and being inactive, you know, we're human.
Right.
I feel like I'm a very confident person, but I definitely have my moments. They be 30-second moments, but they be moments.
Right.
And sometimes it feel good, you know, have people just to say, hey, man, I think you can do it, a good job, this, that, and that, you know, and just, okay, cool. And it mean a lot sometimes, you know. But that's why I look at it as emotional, just how they're more support from a feeling perspective, right? Mm-hmm. Let me go financial support. You know, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. I need some bread. I need some maybe assistance in terms of like equipment, facilities, something I need. You know, we talking about, hey, I don't have it. I need you to give it to me.
Okay.
Or I needed somebody give it to my receiver some way. I need some support.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we sit down looking like we're talking about now, we need actually, I need you to give me something in order for my dream come true. I don't necessarily need for you to come out and help me build or help me do work, but I need some change to make it happen. So we start talking about support from that perspective, right?
Right.
And the third one, being physical support.
Right.
I need y'all digging these ditches with me.
That's the hardest part.
Go ahead and push this car, man. Go ahead and change this time.
Never seen have any time to do that.
Hey, how many of y'all done had this one? Hey, I might need you to help me move. Oh, girl tripping. I got to get out of here this weekend, man. I might need you to help me move.
Oh, this weekend?
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
if
man.
you would have told me last week, I could have made plans.
Damn, bro, I'm booked for the year. The year? Yeah, man, the year, man.
Yeah, I'm booked for the year. Every Saturday is busy. But let me ask you a question. Do you think most people think when you say you need support, they automatically jump to financial? They automatically think, he needs some money. He needs some money. Think about it.
Case by case.
Okay.
Case by case. Because, you have some people, if a person kind of self-driven, they never asked you for it before, you wouldn't think it. But if a person always got their damn hand out, or they trying to do some shit, you like, how the hell is he going to do that? How the hell is she going to, because you got people that they live in fairy tales. Okay. I get it. And we have people that are always catching people's mishaps up. Okay. Do you remember the movie Acrimony?
Acrimony.
Where Taraji P. Henson and the brother, they were like childhood sweethearts, and he had an invention, and there was it got to the point over the years, man, her mother died and they inherited her mom's house. He done cash refinanced the damn house out, pulled all her savings and everything. Really? Trying to, fund his invention. Okay. They lost everything. And it got to a point, damn near 10, 20 years, her sisters, they was all Wicked Witch of the West, haters. And they were just like, man, look, this dude here, I done lost everything. He got you living all funky. And, she just said, screw it, I don't want it no more. Okay. And she was always supportive of him. He always knew at the end of the day he was screwing up, but he always had her. And he didn't give a damn about nothing but her. Right. But he tried to make the invention happen. So she eventually got tired. I don't want it no more, I want a divorce. Shook his ass up. Met the new chick. She, coincidentally, he met somebody and what threw his wife over the hump. And I can understand, somebody offered him like $250,000. Okay. For his invention. He's like, no, it's worth more than that. No, it's worth more than that. Okay. And she looking at it like, look, we over here eating ramen noodles.
We ain't got 5 cents to rub together, about 2 nickels, right?
She couldn't get it. He eventually, time went by. She done left him. Okay. He got a deal, like I think $70-some million. Okay. He on Cover Life and Time magazine and all this kind of stuff. He did right. He gave her a couple $1 million. Bought her mama house back. Okay. Settled with him.
So everything make it right.
To make it right. Okay. She still went ballistic, cause he done got a new wife pregnant.
See, he got a couple million. The new wife got 45 million. Cause they live together.
But at the end of the day, like it was just that support was gone, and it shattered them. And sometimes people, and I can dig it. You sit there and say, let me go to my next point. We start looking at the obligation of support. Right. What do we do? Is a person really obligated to do that? Now, to what degree are they to lend their support? Right. And that's because she stayed down for years.
Okay. I don't think people realize in a relationship how much. I'm going to talk about spouse and wife and boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't think people realize in a relationship how much looking over at that person keeps you going, because for one, you don't want to disappoint them, and you want to try to make them happy because they have been down with you for some years, and you've been pushing this thing, doing this thing, whatever it may be, whatever the dream may be, whatever you may be doing, even if it's just get up and go to work. Well, you're doing it not necessarily for them, but you're doing it because of them. Yeah. And then when that support is gone, it kind of breaks you down. Sure, you'll push on, but you may not push on as hard for a little while until you get. Then that new wife may have been the new support. The new support he needed to look over and keep going.
I had made a
That's support right there.
My motivation was always my family.
Right.
was always my family. And then when I got to a point, man, where I felt like the family cared about, but they really were interested in my stuff. That's why I had to say to myself, how bad you want this shit? And that probably was one of the most painful moments for me.
Right.
But it was also the turning key. Okay, you got to believe in yourself more than anybody else. Like, I never felt like my family never didn't believe in me. They just had the passion I had.
Right.
And I wanted, maybe being selfish, maybe it being insecure in myself, what I could or couldn't do. I always, felt like, okay, hey, y'all kept interest one there. But I had to make that decision like, shit, I don't give a damn who cheer for me. I got to get the F on. I got to do this.
Right.
And so I had to really dig deep myself and push past that.
Yeah. But it's a hard pill to swallow because, like you, I was married. When I was married, it was all my motivation was always my children and my family. It was always my wife and my family. And when I try to think of things that I wanted to do, not only to make them happy, but to make us happy as a unit, and then those things were like, well, I don't want to do that. We don't need to do that. It's just like, man, I'm trying this. I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be working forever, but also I don't want you to have to work if you don't want to. We trying to do this thing. So if you push so hard for a long time, and you push, you feel like you force feeding folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel like you force feeding. So, you try to push on, but that support helps you a little bit better. And when you see that they don't even see it, or they don't care. Now, let's not say don't care, but they just not interested in it. It
cuts you like a damn knife.
It cuts you down like a knife. Like, dang, I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for us as a unit.
I'm gonna say this, man. Like the thing when I use myself, when I felt that I wasn't getting that support, the thing that shifted gears for me was at that particular point. I ain't trying to talk about nobody. I'm just being honest about myself. That's when I realized, like, I started realizing who the hell I did and didn't need.
Right.
So,
right.
Once when you want the support,
right,
and that goes into it, and you don't get the support, and then you start making progression without the support.
Right.
Shit, what the hell I got these ankles for?
Okay.
I don't need these damn ankles.
They holding the ship back.
Yeah, shit, they holding the ship back. Really and truly.
Right.
And that's a very dangerous place to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very dangerous place, because I think all of us have been in those particular spots where we've been, especially if I think you're north of 40, where you've been at your job and you become obsolete.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit there and say to yourself, like, damn, they really don't need me no more.
Right.
And I don't necessarily know if you need to be in a relationship. Again, tonight's show, we're talking about, do you need support in a relationship? I just think that when people get to that point that you ain't needed or you not needed, now you say to yourself, okay, damn near like you're indispensable.
Right.
But
I want to hit on the point. We're not talking about just in relationship of husband, wife, or your spouse or significant. We're talking about relationship with family, friends, all that, because those relationships matter too when you're trying to move forward in certain things. You know what I mean? Especially family. If you don't have it from your spouse, like you said, your mom and sister was there, for a lot of stuff that you went through. That support is unmeasurable. So that support too. I mean, you always hear the person say, "Man, I started this business. Not one person in my family came by and bought no chicken. Not one person in my family bought the such and such."
Yeah. It's funny you bring that up. Like, I did a video. I think that might have been Mr. Short Dollar. I forgot the gist of, but the kind of what we're talking about today, we're talking about support. And I was just bringing it up to people, especially with business owners and people waiting for folks to, buy their product. Well, I was talking about, as far as you finding your customers. And I talk about it in terms of that whole thing in regards to support. Normally now what happens, people start their business, they go on Facebook, go on social media, post it. I'm selling my cakes, I'm selling my shirts, I'm selling whatever we doing, right? And you get all these likes, you get all these shares, but it doesn't transition into sales.
Right.
And so what happens, people are like, well, ain't nobody support me. They supporting you, but go back to that great word being support.
Mm-hmm.
Is support gonna be emotional? Is it gonna be physical? Is it gonna be financial?
Right.
And you just want one way, and you gotta understand that it's not gonna come necessarily the way you want it to come.
Right.
And a lot of people can't open their mind up to receive that,
Mm-hmm.
or even understand that you getting support. It just ain't the support you want.
Right.
Now sometimes you might tell folks like, this is what I need. I don't need pats on the back. I need purchases.
Right. I need sales.
You know.
Right.
And again, that's on you to sit here to make that known that you need those particular things, and not just words and shares and stuff.
Right.
But if people may not be able to do it, they may not have the interest, the capacity,
Mm-hmm.
and like that to go do it and stuff. So
all the money to support you.
yeah, you know, but that's the thing. So you have to sit here and be okay with not getting things the way you want.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I said it before, man. I look at my family, man. I ain't never, you know, I hear people say all the time, your family, I hate on you. Both sides of my family, my dad's side, my mom's side, I always got support.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't come to me get their taxes done, but I know they're happy for me.
Right.
And I be cool with that.
Sometimes you just gotta be cool with that.
Never had a problem with that.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to be cool with that. That's what I'm saying. We always seek support, and we always have our own definition of what we think support is. And that's all of us. Each individual person has their definition of what they think support is. What you might think that you're supporting me on, I might not see it because that's not what I see as support. You know what I mean? And so that's where the comments of man, nobody support me come from. I might be posting all your stuff. You never know. But because I haven't spotted anything, you haven't gotten a sale from me, you just don't think I supported you.
Lab, it always mess me up when I see people in the street. What up, Pooch? Boy, I be looking at your show all the time. Like, for real?
Right.
He's like, yeah, man, that video about this, that, and he's like, wow.
Right.
And you never know
Right.
who you helping or whatever. And in your mind, sometimes you be like, man, things ain't going fast, nobody checking it out.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really know.
Right.
And you don't ever know when we done did certain things, how you've benefited or helped certain people and stuff. It make you feel good. But like I said, I understand the other side of it. Sometimes you can't see it or feel it, or you ain't directly benefiting for that particular support they're giving, how you can feel a certain way about what you are not getting, quote unquote. So that's why I want to kind of have these discussions tonight in regards to, you know, do you need that in a relationship? Because again, I guess I've actually got myself numb and stuff. You know, like if I get it, I get it. I don't. But this is what got to happen.
Yeah, support in a relationship is very important, especially a wife, spouse, significant other, because most of the time we are doing the things for us as a group. And if you don't support my dreams and my vision, then it's gonna crush me like they say that movie did. But also, it's gonna make me not want to try to. Maybe sometimes not try to do nothing else. Why bother trying to start something or do something else when the first thing I did didn't get the support or didn't get the motivation or support I needed. So why even do it again?
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, because you finished?
Yeah, I'm good.
But to that point, that's why you got to understand something too. Now, you're not gonna always get support.
Yeah.
So you got to say to yourself sometimes, like, shit. You know, you only gonna get this task accomplished, get this dream accomplished, and you know, unless people co-sign for it, and everybody gonna co-sign. Okay. So that's kind of one of the mechanisms. You got to see. It depends on how bad you want certain things. You know, and I go back to just thinking about things where, say, if you want to start your own business, you ready to get everything going, you done did all this kind of stuff. You gotta be cool with everybody, like the positive picture. You know, I started my business up. Now I'm on Facebook posting, smoking a cigar.
Private jet.
Drank some good, private jet. Showing me and my wife feet all ugly and crusty on the beach. Life goals.
Right.
I like that little post.
Life goals, relationship goals, right?
They got no damn money.
Right.
And those things just, it's cool to envision it.
Right.
But it may not, and it may not come when you want it to come.
Right.
And because you're not getting the traction and the push and the support that you feel like you should be getting, now you kind of getting dejected with it. So now you sitting there fussing and stuff. Like I said, I've been on that side. So
yeah, Yeah.
I know. And I know how tough that is, you know. You know, one of the biggest things I think when we start looking at talking about relationships, when we say support, going back what I was just mentioning is the success. Everybody does. They're cool with success. Mm-hmm. What we never plan for or do a good job planning for is the failures or things going wrong.
Right.
And kind of like what I was talking about in regard, just to this point, where you know relationships get challenged, compromised, or hurt when those difficult times happen. You lost your job. Mm-hmm. Y'all been rolling. Everybody's cool. You know, happy wife, happy life.
Right.
She shopping. Kids cool. Lost my job. Mm-hmm. Got sick. We don't have that going. Now we're going through these lifestyle changes. Everybody uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. We got to sell the car. We got to move. We can't go shopping. Can't do the things y'all were doing before. Everybody changing. Mm-hmm. Now your woman don't want you touching.
No.
Now your kids don't want you playing with them.
Right.
And you're in a very, very, very funky spot. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people have been in this, men and women.
Right.
And to not necessarily know, it's hard enough trying to fix bad situations.
Right.
But when people that's close to you are not there to help you,
right.
To your point, it makes it a lot more challenging.
Yeah, it does make it difficult.
You know, and a lot of people go through this.
Yeah.
A lot of people go through this. Because when we up, we up.
Yeah,
when
right.
we down, woo!
I remember one time, through no fault of my own, I got laid off from a job. So it took me a little time to find another one. But my wife was like, you could tell the animosity in it. And then she was telling folks like, he ain't even working. You know what I mean? But the whole time I'm looking for work. I have been working at this job almost 10 years. But they consolidated, jobs overlap, and of course, you know, seniority peaks, so you get laid off. So the hurting part for me was, yeah, I got laid off from the job, but you didn't support me when I got laid off, and you didn't think about all the 10 years I had been there. And you wasn't working. I never one time say, oh, she ain't working. Mm-hmm. The support was just so different. Yeah. So it hurt more because I would have never done those things. I would have never said anything about, oh, she not working. You know, I would have been like, we going to figure this out. Don't worry about it. We going to do what we need to do. You get what I'm saying? I work 8 jobs just to make sure we good. I didn't get that same support, so it hurt a little different.
Yeah, it hurt a little different. And it's hard to, once you pass through that turmoil, to be even cool with a person after, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, their real colors. Mm-hmm. The true colors that came out. And so those kind of things, and that happens a lot. Mm-hmm. That happens a lot. And I think it actually got accelerated a lot in 2020 with the pandemic.
Okay.
Because in the pandemic, you went from broke to super broke.
Super broke.
And then came along the PPP.
Right. Started a little LLC.
Everybody went cruising and all that. Now the PPP money gone, we back to normal.
Right.
You know,
Sherry Howard said, hey.
Who that?
Sherry Howard.
What's up, Sherry? What's going on? I appreciate you tuning in. But that was the thing, man. When you sit there, you done put in work for your family and all that kind of stuff, and now you done had this setback, and now you can't even get no love, can't find nobody to sit here and do things. Like I said, you as a man or a woman, you trying to figure it out, you trying to correct things and stuff, but your team ain't in place.
That's right.
And they were cool when it was good.
Right. When the money was flowing, there was so much love to go around.
How many of us done lived that movie before?
I lived a couple times in the same marriage. A couple of times in the same marriage, Poochie.
Shit, man. And I just think sometimes, again, is a person obligated to have the vision and understand the difficult journey you're finna go to, well, in life, okay, especially when we start talking about losing job. Hey, just a career change. You want to move and start over. And understand, like, this ain't gonna be easy.
Right.
But if y'all ride with me,
it's gonna be great.
We're gonna be great at the end.
Take this journey.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the end finish line, I guarantee you it's gonna be worth the journey. But going back to your question, no, I don't think they have to have the vision, but at the same time, they don't have to distort your vision. You get what I'm saying? Of course, you're not gonna have the same vision. You may not have the same vision, but either offer me another vision of what you may see, so we may can put them maybe together, but don't distort my vision. Don't, you get what I'm saying? Don't get what I'm seeing and try to blind me with your deceit, underhanded talk, and all that complaining. Just help me. You know what I'm saying? Support me on what I see, and I'll support you on what you see. And if we see some bits and pieces of the same thing, we make it put it together and ride together. But I'm not gonna distort your vision. Don't distort mine.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, sometimes we be asking folks to do stuff that's real out of their damn world.
All right. They don't even understand it.
How many times you done got opinions and advice from people on shit they ain't never done?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to be in it. You need to do this. You need to do it. Me and my older son were talking. He's telling me what I need to do, getting a new camera. He said my views will go up. I mean, how you know?
How many views he get?
I mean, exactly. How the hell do you know?
Right.
Spoken from a man with no view.
Right. And I just see some people using their phone getting millions of views. So what difference does it make?
Consistently. I mean, no backlighting, no music, nothing.
Could barely hear what they saying. Views going up.
And I ain't thinking about it.
Right.
I ain't thinking about investing in sales. And it's just, but we get that far too often.
Right.
And a person, it's hard to get a person to see the world the way you see the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And I know me personally, I'm a dreamer. I'm an innovator. I think differently and stuff. And I personally, I would love to have support in things I do. I appreciate critical advice.
Right.
Hey, Poochie, this, that, and that. Because, you know, anybody that knows me, I listen to everybody. But what I always rub people the wrong way is I always ask, why?
Right.
And you feel that way, okay, you want, you know.
Why you feel that way?
Well, explain why, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not saying no, but I know why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Right.
And I can explain to you why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Right.
But when you tell me something, I see that's why I don't say that, because you ain't never going. No, you got to tell me why.
Right.
Because I can protect my why.
Right.
I got a plan set up my why don't work. You giving me a why, but ain't nothing behind it but just your words.
Right.
I can't do that.
Right. Got too much at stake to just go with. Right.
I was at that shit for 20 years, man. I was at that shit over 20 years, like, no, tell me why. Tell me why. And I'm very, adamant on that. That's, like I said, it's not to blow anybody off.
Mm-hmm.
Because the person doesn't agree with you, I mean, they're not listening to you.
Right.
They listening to you. What's the thing you got to say? And instead of appreciating that, hey.
We just got to delve deeper into what we're talking about.
Yeah. But most people just what? Shoot off the damn hip.
Right.
Yeah, shoot off the damn hip.
That's it.
And it's hard to have a conversation with you, a reasonable conversation with you when you like, no, you just throwing out words.
Right.
And opinions. And
right.
You can't be a reasonable person trying to do things if you dealing with folks and you're not getting a concrete path of why they feel the way they feel.
Yeah. They're not giving you a more in-depth reason as to why they feel the way they. If you feel this way, you should be able to tell me why you feel this way.
In-depth, a reason.
Right.
Just cause I just want to.
I'm gonna give you a scenario with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we started out we were doing. I've been in real estate for a long time. So I was like, let's get our real estate license. Okay, we get the real estate license. Let's get our broker's license because we can just consolidate this whole thing. You can go out and do whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm the broker. We can do deals, whatever. Got all that stuff done. I'm not seeing this vision no more. Okay, cool. I let it slide. We didn't spend all this money on classes and real estate license and getting the license. I want to do hair. Cool. Go do hair. Go to school, send you to school. Now, don't get me wrong, she could do hair. Send you to school, get the license, get the board, Georgia license in the frame, on the wall. I don't want to do hair no more. Because I say, well, once you get your license, we're going to go ahead and see if we can rent a space and get you a shop, and you can get other people. Why you want to do that? Well, don't you want to own your own shop? I ain't never say that. But what's the purpose of getting the license to do the hair if you don't want to own your own shop? You want to just work for somebody in their shop? I'm not saying that either. Well, tell me
what the hell you want?
What you want to do? Why you don't want to open your own shop? I just don't.
It's amazing how many indecisive people are walking this earth right now.
I just don't. That's not an in-depth reason.
And see, this is an awesome point you're bringing up, Lab, because that's where we go to the other side of it is when a person wants you to support them, but you don't know what the hell to support.
Right.
And you sitting there asking.
Right.
But they don't, and you know what, and they get upset. You're not listening to me. You're not doing.
That's it.
I'm listening to you, but I cannot move on something that you ain't even really sure on your damn self.
Right.
Well, I know what it is. Well, what is it? See, you all gonna ask what? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard, man.
It's hard. And that frustrated me to no end because I'm like, we just spent all this money on all this other stuff. You telling me you don't want to work for nobody, but we trying to set this up for you. I'm giving you the support I know how to give.
Absolutely.
If this is not the support you want me to give, say, well, I don't want to. All you have to do is say, I don't want to open my own shop. I want to do hair shows. Mm-hmm. I want to such and such, and we can go down that path. Don't have me buying, flat irons, $100 irons, one iron. She's like, I need this one iron, $100. We buying all this stuff for what? To sit in the house to say you got it?
Basically. And then when you don't move on that particular stuff,
right?
Now you ain't giving no support. Cause now we're on the other side of this conversation now.
Right.
Person wants support, but the person don't necessarily know how to articulate,
right.
Or you can give a damn to articulate, or too damn lazy. They just want to bounce around and do all this other kind of stuff and ask for every damn thing,
mm-hmm.
but they can't substantiate why they should do it.
Right. And that's the thing. So me, I've been DJ since I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, look, I've been on YouTube since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I was on YouTube when they were blocking songs like Instagram, Facebook do. It just from its infancy, I've been on YouTube. I've had a YouTube channel probably for about 25, almost 27 years.
OG.
So I'm like, I'm gonna start a radio station on YouTube. I have been said this.
Yeah. I'm
gonna just DJ on YouTube videos. It get blocked, whatever. They were blocking it. They not doing like they do now. They don't let it slide as much. They let it slide now because they paying for it, but they were blocking it. Why you want to do that? That don't make no money. I get it, but you don't know what it could happen. Man, that's a waste of time. You spend all this money on this equipment. For one, I have never ever, but one time in my life, gotten new equipment. All my equipment has always been used. So I'm not spending a whole bunch of money on equipment. No, let's get that right.
Yeah.
The pawn shop, I might go and it might work for 6 or 7 months and break down. Then I have to get something else. But the point being, your support, I'm supporting you on every little thing you do. You couldn't just say, well, baby, if that's what you want to do, let's see what happens. Let's go forward.
That sounds good. And see, the tough part about that though, Lab, is that going back to what I was saying, if you're like a dreamer and you're doing the right thing, you're saying, look, this is what I'm doing, and if they don't see it, because we all talk about we're in that microwave society, nobody want to believe in delayed gratification, or try to build.
Right.
And we talk about even with Mr. Short, Dollar Changing Lives.
Mm-hmm.
What order are we here? I seen your little show.
Right.
My little show.
Right.
Your little channel in there, and it's always something to devalue. Sometimes folks just jealous or hating.
That's it. Because you dare start the channel. You dare think you can, be a personality.
Be different, do something out the box and everything. People will look at you then. Now I can look at it personally with the channel being monetized,
right,
and money coming in. How you do that, boy?
Right.
But you try to tell people like, look, that'd be kind of cool. Going a couple years and not getting no money.
Right.
No money.
We talking about 3 years deep. 3 years deep in it.
We never, man. I had a couple of them pivots where it went. Okay, we had some videos that did well, But when it started hitting that third time of the charm,
Mm-hmm.
and we started building, but I couldn't sit here and say, I wish I could sit in front of people and tell people, well, hey, you post on here, post on there. I just kept grinding.
Right.
Most part, I didn't quit.
That's it.
I wish I could get some kind of secret sauce.
There really isn't one. Everybody can tell you. Everybody say, "Oh, you got to do the SSE, the SEOs, and blah blah blahs." But really, there's really no secret sauce. It's just about going, keep grinding on it. But that support from behind you will help push you forward.
Boy,
And if you're not getting it, the grind is harder.
it's harder.
Yeah.
And that's why, not to sound funny, I be so proud of myself. Because I know what I got.
Right.
I damn sure know what I didn't get.
Right.
And I always kind of put it as a testament to myself that sometimes, and I just want to put this out there to everyone, you might not necessarily get what you want.
Yeah.
But the question got to be, so how bad do you want what you're trying to do?
Right.
So if you really want it bad enough, it doesn't matter if you got all kind of people supporting you, doing everything to do to help your dream come true, or you don't get shit. If you want it bad enough, you're going to make it happen.
But it sure helps.
Oh, it helps all the time.
It sure helps.
It helps.
It helps a lot. It helps so much when you have to deal with so many different things during the day, and then you deal with other stuff that your dream may be at night, and then to roll over or look at somebody and they going, "You still doing that little radio station?
Yeah. You know
you
what?
still doing that little show?"
Yeah, but even to that point though, man. See, I don't know it. I ain't had it.
Okay.
So shit, I can't sit here and I would love to, but I always say to myself, like, I know what I wanted to do with
Right.
it. I would have loved I love it because everything I started off with that mentality. Hey, we can do this, and I got it, but I just need something, but I never got it.
Mm-hmm.
So even sometimes you may get certain assistance, it's kind of even hard to accept it
Right.
because you ain't used to it.
And,
As stupid
yeah.
as it crazy it sounds,
Yeah.
but I wrestle with that a lot.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
I wrestle with that too. Why you get it, but it's underhanded. So now you thinking, you're trying to give me underhanded support. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what you're used to getting. So it's just people just don't realize how a lot of times, no matter who it may be, people push themselves based on how you receive or how you support them going on in their dream. A lot of people don't even try to do their dreams because they already know I ain't gonna even get the support I need with this. That's why I'm gonna even bother. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a waste of my time.
Well, and I was the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I was stuck on. I knew what the hell I wanted.
Right.
I wanted to leave my job so damn bad. I didn't give a shit if I got
Right.
anything. I didn't care. And like I said, the aftermath of that was I realized what the hell I didn't and what I did and did damn need in my life.
Right.
So that was one of the things
was a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I really found I did. And shit, I can't count on you. What the hell I need you for? How many people been in relationships where you like, this joker won't help me do this, won't do, and I gotta do all this? Well, I can do bad by myself.
Right.
Truly mean that.
Right.
I really don't need this damn person. They really ain't being that +1 I need. They
Right.
actually been a -3. So
Well, I'll take 2 steps forward. They pulling me 3 steps back because of the energy that they giving me.
and you got damn expenses you ain't got to damn incur if you ain't got to deal with them.
Right.
It's totally different if you're dealing in a dependency situation.
Right.
So, we talk about, like, do you really need support in a relationship? I think a lot of people have those little moments like, I'm not getting what I need.
Right.
Truly meaning that. Not saying, okay, hey, that's good scotch, man. Johnny Walker Gold Reserve. Ladies,
That's right.
get that,
For Father's Day.
Yeah, Father's Day.
If he smokes cigars and he drink, what's it, scotch?
Yeah, that was scotch. That's Johnny Walker Gold Reserve.
Okay.
Gold Reserve. You
Make him
want
feel special.
Hey, if you want him to do everything, buy that Johnny Walker Blue.
That make him do anything.
Man, my sister, she went. I told her I want some Glenlivet 18.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about $200 a bottle. Smooth scotch.
Right.
And I told her I wanted the Johnny Blue or the Glenlivet 18. She got to the store yesterday. She said, "Well, look, they got 20." I ain't say nothing.
Okay.
I said, "You gonna get it?" She said, "Yeah." She get it out here on the race. Hell no. It's $300 a bottle.
How much?
300 I don't love my brother that much. Just yesterday.
No support.
She like, hey, I ain't done that shit for $300.
Right.
I wasn't saying nothing. I said, hey, you said you gonna get it.
Right.
You know, I mean, you got a loving brother.
Say, go ahead and get it.
Yeah, go on and move on it, man. But I just want to post that challenge to everybody. Look, you know, understand that in life you may not get it. When we start talking about those three pillars being the emotional, the financial, or the physical support, you may or may not get it. Like me and Lab said, you know, our personal opinions, yeah, you need it. And it makes life so much easier, especially when you're trying to do certain things that are difficult. You're going across the grain, you've been a disruptor. You think outside the box. Because again, you know, you look at guys that started Uber, started Lyft, started Airbnb, and all these other kind of innovative things. Do they always have support? Some may have not. But again, you have to make that decision. If you get it or don't get it, how bad do you want that particular goal? How bad do you want that particular goal? Right. Okay? But on the flip side of this, on the other side, understand, if you're not supporting that loved one or that significant other, are you cool with the ramifications? Once they have success, once they have that lifestyle change, we're gonna fall out of it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
Now that's
the part that they're not ready for.
Now you got a woman knowing she don't need you. She can do without you. Now you got this man understanding, like, look, man,
I could have been did this.
He rethinking some stuff. I could have been did this.
Right.
Without you. Now you rethinking things.
Yeah.
And that's, like I said, it's a dangerous spot for any couples, right?
Right.
But again, guys, this has been Changing Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burton. Had an awesome show tonight. Again, we're discussing, do you need support in a relationship? Guys, listen. Again, we're trying to really grow, Changing Lives, get it up to par. Please, please, please. You know, right now we're streaming live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and most importantly, YouTube, where we have the biggest hub of our videos. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please share the videos, join the discussion, reach out to me in the description section of all my videos. I have all my social media, links to all my social media platforms, also as a way to get in contact with me as well. So listen, guys, please, please, please help me continue to grow the channel with all the support and love that you guys have been giving me. Also, go to the other YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar. We have $150 off, guys. $150 off. Go and get them 15,000 subscribers, y'all.
That's right.
But you know, from the bottom of my heart, all my team here, you know, Misfits Radio, Misfits Media family, I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. Think about it. Feel free again to reach out and everything. And most importantly, guys, stay safe out there. Love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Take care.